Hey, so I just finished watching Stranger Things season one, and that's like the only show I've ever binged ever, like from start to finish. So I'm kind of proud of myself. But that aside, I just want to talk about it. So I didn't know what the hype was all about when I first started watching it. I was still like, you should watch it, you should watch the show. I think you like the show. I think you like this character. And when someone tells me to do something, I more or less shut it down. I don't watch it. I don't want to watch it. Well, I sucked it up and I watched this one. So it was actually very compelling. It was very cool. I liked it. As the season kind of came to an end, there was a part of me that thought that there were sequences or characters or whatever that were very familiar to me. And yes, I know not everything is an original idea. However, it kind of bugged me a little bit. So I looked it up. The monster, the demon Garian something, um, that was based off of numerous things, and that's why it looks familiar to me in terms of like I get a feeling. I'm like, I bet you that's a Silent Hill character. Like in my brain, I'm having this conversation. I bet you that's a Silent Hill character with all the like the fog and like how it's like a two different dimension thing, but they're happening in the same space at the same time. I bet you it's like Silent Hill. Well, I was right in the fact that that is Silent Hill, but looking it up, the flower monster was more or less I skimmed the article, so I'm probably getting this information wrong, but based off of the guy from Pan's Labyrinth, based upon aliens, based upon um, Poltergeist, like or not Poltergeist. Shoot, what's the name of the movie? I can see it. Maybe it is Poltergeist. The hand reaching out of the TV. VR, VTR, V video, something. Anyway, if you search Flower Monsters, Stranger Things, and Silent Hill, you'll get the article. So there it is. Um, I do have a very so I got attached to Elle. Everybody seems to get attached to Elle. You get attached to the main characters. It's like it happens. Well, her saying goodbye to Mike at the end, was kind of heartbreaking. And then you see the detective guy or the deputy chief, the big police guy in charge, um, get into this car with, just the secret agents of sorts, and you're like, what's going on? Something's going on. I know there's a season two. So, with that in mind, I'm like, okay, they're playing on something here. Well, as he ends up going to this Christmas party, and then he, puts these cookies or whatever, and Egos in this little container, or in this little like thing on the ground, makes us believe that Elle's alive. Okay, fine, awesome, cool. Yay, Egos. Um, okay, but so going back to a problem that I have, so watching it, and okay, so you have um Will's mom and the big police guy. So you have the officer, deputy, whoever it is, I forget his name. So you have him and her, and they're in this like in the essentially the like this the upside down, as they called it. And then you end up seeing, okay, they revive Will, and then the next time you see them, he's in a hospital bed. I'm sorry, hello, how did they get out? Like, I'm serious, how did they get out? You cannot tell me, oh, well, they came back the same way they came in. Okay, that's entirely possible if they remember where they came in. Don't think they were paying attention. One small minor detail, and that bugs me. Um, and aside from the fact that I was convinced that this was a ripoff of Silent Hill. But that is me only saying that based upon the two movies and the two games that I played, Homecoming and one of those other side stories. So, Stranger Things is actually good. I was pleasantly surprised. I also am kind of not irked. Irked is not the word I want. So when people associate Stranger Things, they have the alphabet on the wall with the lights and the thing coming out of the wall. That happened in one scene. I'm very proud of the fandom in that they're pulling that, and it's that is a thing that they're pulling. but it's so minor. I mean, it's a plot point. I'll give you that. It's a plot point. But I feel like it's so minor in the fact that it's not like something that happens all the time. Like whatever. That's me just nitpicking, I suppose. Um, More of nitpicking. I need to do some research on producers, directors, videographers, etc. But everything seemed to be in one half of the screen. Kind of bugged me a little bit, but then I was like, okay, there's a point to this. They want you to direct your eye in a certain direction on purpose, not, okay, there's the scene and here I am and all this other stuff is happening. No, the screen is dark and you see the character talking on one side. Again, nitpicking, video person, I should probably not disregard that in my review. Um, So yeah, looking forward to season 2. Not sure I'm gonna binge that all day long. I managed to do that today. Um, so yeah, looking forward to it. Looking forward to Elle being alive and seeing how her and Mike progress when they finally meet up again. Because they have to do that. They need to do that. Oh, and another nitpicky thing. So I'm not happy that Nancy got with Steve. I'm not. Oh, Steve's a good guy. Oh, I haven't changed. Yeah, uh-huh. Go with the guy we think you were gonna go with instead of the guy who you want to be with. Just saying. Or be alone and play the field. That's fine. So anyway, that's all I got. Just wanted to share with the internet my feelings as I do. Until the next video, I suppose. There you go.